Good morning, friends. It is a new day. Today is April 8th. Let's check our calendar over here and see what day it is. It is Wednesday, April 8th. What shape do we have on our calendar for Wednesday? We have a hexagon. Good job. All right, we're going to get started with our story today. Our story today is called Hurty Feelings. I want you to think in this story, how do the characters' feelings change from the beginning to the end? So we're going to pay attention to our characters' feelings. Hurty Feelings. Fragility was a solid piece of work. When she walked, her world wobbled. In the hippo game, Sink to the Bottom, she was always the first to touch the mud. Her jaws could munch a field of grass faster than any lawnmower, and she never cried when she stubbed one of her toes, or all 16. But if injured toes didn't bother Fragility, something else did. Injured feelings. Fragility was fragile. When someone said, "Fragility, you look so nice today," she would wail, "You hurt my feelings." Nice? Do you know what else is nice? Cupcakes are nice. So you're comparing me to a squishy cupcake. With that, she would flop on the ground and weep. Or if someone said, "Fragility, you have such wonderful sturdy legs," she would wail, "You hurt my feelings." Sturdy legs? Do you know what else has sturdy legs? A piano has sturdy legs. So you think I have piano legs. And flop, she'd go weeping. How is our character feeling in the beginning of the story? Let's see if that changes at all. And if someone said, "Fragility, you have such cute little ears," she would wail, "You hurt my feelings." Cute little ears? Do you know what else has cute little ears? People have cute little ears. So you think I resemble a people. Flop. Weep. As time went by, the other hippos, fearing she would throw more fits, stopped speaking to Fragility, and she became a big, solid piece of loneliness. One afternoon, all of the hippos decided to play a game of pickup soccer. Fragility had chopped the field to perfection. She stood solidly in the goal, making save after save after save. All was going well until Rudy appeared. And Rudy had an appropriate name, for Rudy was extremely rude. "I'm going to eat your goal," he announced. "For me lunch." The hippos gasped in horror. "Step aside, big solid thing," Rudy bellowed at Fragility. "You're blocking me lunch. I'm hungry and I don't have all day." Ooh, is Rudy a nice hippo? I don't think so. Fragility was frightened, but she was a solid piece of work, the protector of the goal, and thus she stood her ground. So Rudy, who knew of Fragility's fragile feelings, decided to dissolve her with insults. "You," said Rudy with a smirk, "are very gray and pudgy." "Very gray and pudgy?" wailed Fragility. "Do you know what else is very gray and pudgy? And ow!" The weeps took over and she couldn't finish her sentence. Rudy stomped his foot. "There's no such thing as an L. And stop weeping on me lunch. By the way, you've got legs like tree stumps." "Tree stumps?" wailed Fragility. "Do you know what else has legs like tree stumps? And elf." The weeps took over and she couldn't finish her sentence. Rudy jumped up and down. "I've never never heard of an elf. And I repeat, stop weeping on me lunch. You're making it soggy. Have you noticed your ears are just plain weird? I'm weird-eared, wailed Fragility. Do you know who else has weird ears? An elephant. Weeps and all, she finished her sentence. Elephant, wondered Rudy. Seriously, elephants have weird ears? He trotted over to the water tub and gazed at his reflection in his big, floppy, weird ears, and his tree stump legs, and his very gray, pudgy body. Then he trotted back, flopped in front of the goal, and wailed, "You hurt me feelings!" Seeing the big bully in such a state, Fragility couldn't help but feel sorry for him. She brought wet washcloths to soothe his red eyes and tissue so he could blow his trunk. Then she cradled his head and cooed, There, I know just how you feel." In time, Rudy calmed down, and he did not eat the hippo's goal. He said he'd be back soon to cheer them on in their game. "But first, I'm off for me lunch. A nice salad." And he lumbered away. Rudy called, "Fragility, you're a solid piece of work." "A solid piece of work!" she cried. "Do you know what else?" And then she stopped short, smiled sweetly, and said, "Why, thank you." So remember, boys and girls, it's always important to think about what you're saying and how it makes others feel. All right, so we talked about the characters' feelings when we first started this book and how they changed from the beginning to the end. So let's take a look. How was Fragility feeling at the beginning of the story? All right. And how is she feeling at the end of the story? I want you to draw and label using your feeling words on how she was feeling at the beginning and how she was feeling at the end.